What's up, it's Yugioh here. Gonna be doing a video on the top 10 decks going in the next format, and yeah, this is just my opinion, but I really do think it's a good list, and it gives you guys like basically a good idea on what to see for the next format. So since there's gonna be a lot, let's jump right into it. Number 10 in 10th place, Chaos Agents or regular agents. You know, agents, they have the 3 Earths now. They got 3 Tour Guides back. They got 3 Christias now. They got Chaos Sorcerer back, so I still think it's a pretty decent deck. A lot of people are really good with the deck and know how to play it, and it has potential to top this format. So agents, and its budget too. So agents 10th place right there. 9th place, I gotta go with zombies. I mean, getting back Plague Spreader, Mizuki, and other stuff, and I mean even plant zombies like Lone Fire 2 can make the deck good, but still it's only in 9th place just because like all the other decks just seem better than this deck, and I haven't really seen this deck top in a long time, but like a lot of people have a passion for the zombie deck. I do think it definitely has some potential, especially since they got those cards back. So yeah, so let's go into 8th place. I got Constellars for 8th place. Now a lot of people might think that is a little low on the list, but I mean, it still is really good deck. It has plays, but it really does lose to back row, and like a lot of the decks that I have up here have a lot of back row and stuff. But I mean, I guess it is just my opinion. I didn't really know where else to put the deck because just the other decks that I have on this list just seem better than Constellars. But don't get me wrong, Constellars can easily like top 8 and probably have potential to top a YCS's format. All these decks have potential to top a YCS's format. But yeah, I gotta put Constellars. They didn't get hit on the ban list. They got their M7 back. So I know a lot of people saying that they used to play 2 M7 or something, but I mean still, I really only think one M7 is like all you need. Okay, so going on to 6th place, we got Mermels. Now I wanted to put this deck up here higher, but it's just I don't really know. The deck does lose to what is it called? I forgot. Ophion and Macro and Soul Drain and a lot of other stuff, but it definitely is good. I mean, it didn't get hit on the ban list. I guess it did. It lost their title. Like if you were playing 3 title, I guess you did lose 2 titles, but I mean still really good. OTKs for days, basically. Really great deck. Definitely should be mentioned. And yeah, so going on to 5th place, I got. Or wait, this is 6th place. Mermels was 7th place, I think. I forgot. But next up, we got Prophecy. Losing a Fate really doesn't mean anything. The deck still has a great setup. I mean, first turn World, like first turn Secrets, Master, Temperance, and the World is such an amazing setup. Like it's so hard to get past that setup. Just being able to +2 and get all your stuff back. Deck is still really consistent. They got 3 Magician, 3 Secrets. I mean, Fate going to 1 really doesn't mean that much because most builds only play 2, and plus you can just recycle it with Eternity and Tower, so it really doesn't matter that much. And plus it's really hard to break up a Prophecy setup. Like a Prophecy go first and they get that setup, it's just really hard to come back a lot of the times. So yeah, so 5th place, I have Evil Swarms on here. Just because of that new Exceed really makes them being able to compete like a lot. Like I won a game today with that new Exceed against Prophecy. There's really nothing he could have done, and plus it does shut down a lot of decks. It has a lot of plays, Exceed options. It didn't get hurt on the ban list. Opening first turn Rabbit is really good. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. It shuts down a lot of different decks. It's the deck I'm best with. I only put it in 5th place just because I feel like the other decks are technically better than Evil Swarm, but it is the deck I am the best with. But yeah, so going on to 4th place, I got the new Chromally, whatever they're called, but these guys are coming out in the new set, and these are really good. Like I see a lot of high rated guys on Dueling Network use these, and they're really good. Like the disc is really good. This is their searcher guy. It's like 1800 beater. It searches out stuff, and if this is in the graveyard, you can special summon it for free. Basically, if you control another thing, so it has a lot of Exceed plays and a lot of plussing too, so the deck definitely is really good, and I really do see it being one of the top contenders, and that's why I have it in 4th place. It does lose to Macro and D-Fisher a little bit, but I do see a lot of people like on DN being able to compete with Dragon Rulers even in the old format with this deck, and I'll probably be making another video on this deck once the cards actually come out for the TCG, which is only going to be like in a month or something. So yeah, so in third place I have Boojins. Obviously getting that third Tinky back is just amazing. You know that they're getting more support too in the new set, which is just crazy. Like I hate this deck with a passion, to be honest. I mean Crane is just too good. Crane and then what is that combo with Black Garden? Like that's a stupid combo. And being able to set up your graveyard with turtles and other stuff, just being able to protect your Yamato is just really good. Deck has a lot of plays and definitely is a threat for this new format, and it's really consistent too. Okay, so second place on my list, I gotta go with Machina Gear Guy, just because the deck was able to win a YCS when Dragons were the best deck. So who knows how good this deck could be when Dragons are out of the picture. I mean, just OTK combos per day with the tuners, with the Burray and stuff, and plus just Gear Guy is a pain in the butt to get past. It really is. It can spam. It has a lot of exceed options. It has great back row. Like it has so much back row. Like this deck definitely is a threat, and it's really consistent too. So that's why I put this deck all the way up here in second place, just because it was able to win a YCS even when Dragons were the best deck, and this had a terrible matchup against Dragons. So like this deck could do so much more. In the new format, but I do admit the new Evil Storm Exceed really does hurt on this deck a lot, so definitely watch out for that once it gets released. And now my number one pick for the new format has to be Fire Fist. Just in my opinion, I think it's going to be the best deck and the most scared deck going into the first YCS in the new format. I mean, I know the new Evil Storm Exceed really is good against this. That's why Evil Storm that basically makes Evil Storm being able to compete with this deck, that new Exceed monster. But I mean, still, this deck is so consistent with the Wolf Barks and the other plays they have with the Gorilla, or yeah, they have Gorilla Bear, and then forgot what that other guy, but that one guy that tributes to set a spoke from the deck. Just so many plays that has Tensen 2 Exceed options. Like this deck, in my opinion, I see it being the best deck going into the new format in the first YCS of the new format. But anyway, guys, that's my opinion on this one, the top 10 decks. And if you were kind of wondering what decks you wanted to play for the new format, this is basically like a list. I know this is just my opinion, and I might have forgot some stuff, but anyway, guys, if I did forget anything, leave your comments in the comment section below. And thanks for watching, guys, and like, comment, rate, subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That would help me out so much. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stu Dog signing out.